Hi, I'm Bianca Castro here with a look at the connection and what's happening in North Texas. A Dallas revitalization project celebrating some successes. Plus, a North Texas child is back on her feet after doctors found a tumor in her spine. But first, we're going to talk about the weather and the sunshine. Oh, it feels
Yes.
good out there. No complaints.
No.
We definitely are enjoying the sun today.
Today is another A rating in our weather department. We're just enjoying this late January sunshine as well as those mild temperatures. And that means readings today reaching, yes, the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. Get out and enjoy that. The normal high this time of year is at 58, Bianca, so well above that. So here we go with the next 3 days. We're 72 for your Tuesday. Wednesday, still pleasant, 67 degrees, and we're still into the mid-60s for Thursday. And then there are some changes that will start to move in for Friday, especially Friday night. Rain chances ticking up to around 20%, increasing to around 60% as we travel into Saturday with a storm system moving in. And that storm system, Bianca, could bring us 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. And then next weekend, we'll see those temperatures back more seasonal levels, highs into the 50s. I see you're not liking that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kevin. Greyhound plans to close its downtown Dallas bus terminal later this year. After more than 40 years of service, an investment firm purchased 33 Greyhound stations back in 2022, and in the time since, terminals in major hubs like Philadelphia and Cincinnati have shuttered while their properties have been put on the market. The current lease on the building expires in October, and so far a new location has not been identified. In South Dallas's historic Forest District, a celebration marked $100,000 in improvements to the Royal Oak Apartments on Holmes Street, an area once known for crime.
This was a community that had a lot of prostitution, a lot of drug activity, open air drug dealing, and things of that nature. And so what this transformation of this property has done is really has brought about change on this block.
The Real Estate Council and Trek Community Investors, we partner with organizations. We don't go into neighborhoods to tell the residents and the community organization what is needed. We work together to transform these communities on behalf of the residents.
The apartment complex is one of 22 projects that have been completed in the Forest District over the last 6 years as part of the Dallas Catalyst Project. A North Texas 10-year-old is back on her feet after a rare medical emergency. Doctors found a tumor in her spine, but now she's on the mend and ready to tackle life. I talked to her about her road to recovery.
Little Sally walking down the street.
10-year-old Kaylee has always been an active girl. Awards and ribbons, proof of her talents. And that's why her mother, Erica, was surprised when Kaylee's coach pulled them aside one day.
Her coach pulls my husband to the side and he says, "Hey, Dad, she falls a little bit too much. Like, you got to keep her off the ground." And that was the night I started to record her by herself in the games. And I noticed she was tripping over her own legs.
Kaylee got worse over the next few months, in pain and unable to move like she once could. It took several doctor's appointments until an MRI finally revealed a giant tumor in Kaylee's spinal cord in her neck. It was blocking the connection between her brain and legs.
It just seemed like it was the worst thing in the world. They said, it'd be, this terrible tumor. The way that it was spreading, my perfectly good child was now not functioning.
Well, she would have just kept getting worse to the point that she couldn't walk anymore.
Children's Health, UT Southwestern's Dr. Brett Whitmore was part of the team charged with removing the rare tumor. It was a 13-hour surgery.
We got started and the tumor was right there. She got through surgery and had woken up and we could take the breathing tube out and she was breathing well and starting to talk to us.
Kaylee slowly started to recover but regained most movement. The tumor was not cancerous, but it did reveal that Kaylee has a condition called neurofibromatosis type 2. It's very rare and it causes tumors, most often benign, on the brain and spinal cord. She'll have to monitor it for the rest of her life. But for now, it's back to the business of being an active, happy 10-year-old.
Whereas we thought it was a death sentence, it's more of a life sentence. It's something that we live with. It's something that we hope to not live with forever. We believe in miracles and we believe that God is going to heal her.
If you put your mind on something that you really want and you believe yourself, you could be able to do it.
Well, thanks for catching up with The Connection. Have a good one.